Do you want to be doing better in your GP events? Then stick around for the full video as I'm about to talk about the GP strategy. Welcome back F1 Manager family to another F1 Manager video. In today's video, as you see in the title, we're talking about the GP strategy that I use to get all these good results. As you can see, we've got a good amount of top 10 there. We've got a good amount of win in there. And we've also got a great amount of finishing in there. So far, we only had 2 qualifying that we didn't make the final. That's in the earlier days, but in the later days, as you can see, we've made every single final that we've entered in the GP events. So today we're going to be discussing the strategy that I use for the GP rewards. All right, remember to smash that like button, like squad, leave a like. Let's try to get 100 likes on this video, and let's get straight into this. All right. All right, so this is the GP. The first thing you want to do with the GP strategy is you never want to finish, you never want to qualify in the qualifying round. You never want to qualify in the top 10. All right, you always want to be qualifying below the top half of the pack. So if it's 15 spots, you want to pick a spot between 10 and 5 and qualify there. The new thing that Hutch did that I really like is that they gave everybody in the leagues, everybody in the qualifying round, a chance to qualify in the GP event. But what you need to do is score the very same score that somebody else has scored. All right. So let's say this player in 10, GP, JP. Yeah, that dude in 10th place, I can't pronounce that last name. That dude in 10th place there scored 214 points. All right, if I had scored 214 points, I would also have shared 10th place. As you can see here in 11th place with Paul and that guess, I scored 212. They share that spot. All right. So you want to do your first. You want to do your first set of races. I always do my first 3 races on the first round. Do my first 3 races. Then I'll just wait until everybody has put in their race. Then I will do my last 2 races. As you can see here, we did need to score above 31 points in our last race to qualify. So we just scored 31. To put us in that position. I don't really like to aim for 15 because as you can see here, one player did not start. All right, so to be certain, and this player in number 4, I should have gone over, but he didn't finish, didn't qualify, got pushed out, and he didn't put in his last race. If he had come in and put in his last race, and he would have pushed us down to 14. All right, so you always want to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room with the amount of players who have not done their races. All right, so if you count 1, he could have made it, and he could have made it, so that's 2. These 3 down at the bottom here, this one, and this one could not have made it. He could have made it, but he did not finish. All right, so if those 3 would have made it, as long as they score above 209, we would have been out of the event. However, if they had scored the very same score, like 210, and they would have been tied, for 12th place, and then we would have still been into the event. All right. So now once you've qualified, once you've done your 3 races, you've wait till down in the evening before you go to sleep, put in your last 2 races. All right, and you've picked your spot. So I've picked my spot at 13 here to give myself a little wiggle room. All right, once you do that, then you now wait for your opening round. Now most of the players that qualify from 10th place and down is going to be placed in the opening round group. All right, so when you hit that opening round group, you know the score, the qualifying promotion zone in the opening round is 50. All right, so you try and score now between 30 and 50. You don't want to score above 30 and 50, so you score between 30 and 50. All right, so you do your first 8 races, and then you leave 2 races for the end. Sometimes you need just to put in 3 points. Just go and lose a race to get 3 points. So all your 10 races are done, and you can go through to the next round. All right, once you've done that and say you finished 40 in the opening round, now you're moved over to the final round. You're going to be in a group with majority of those players who finished in 40 in the opening round. All right, so 40 and below, or 45, 30 and below. That's going to be the kind of players that are in that group. And then once you hit that final day, you just push out full power, boost out, do everything you need to do to score the best score possible, and you'll be in the top 10. All right, so that's the GP strategy explained. Some players call it sandbagging. It's a strategy, so I couldn't care less what they want to call it. It is a strategy. All right, this is a GP tune that I'm using, and it's been working great for me. You can give it a try and see how it works for you. The pit time is a bit high, but still does the job, get the job done. And as you see, we're using Kimi and Hamilton. All right, so that's the GP strategy. Hopefully it will help you guys out in your current event and in future events. If you're struggling to make it to the final round, that's the main reason why you're struggling to make it to the final round. You're finishing too high in the qualifiers. All right, so if you finish in the top 10, here, you're going to be put in a group with other players that finish in the top 10, and then it's going to be a very tough opening round. Have you ever seen an opening round where 460 is not enough to go through to the finals? I have seen that kind of opening round before, and that's why I devised this strategy, to use the GP strategy that I use to always make it to the final round no matter what. All right, couldn't care less what people want to say, but it is what it is, and it's a strategy that we have to use as free-to-play players to get the best results. All right, so hopefully this video helps you guys out. That's gonna be it for this video. Remember to leave a code word down below to let me know that you made it to this video. Just leave a code word down below to let me know that you made it to the end of this video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
All right.